Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. So I'm gonna go straight to this. Now it's all packed up. I'm gonna start it. Finally want to start this engine. So I'll talk about whatever other things and whatnot later on. So far, as you can see, everything is assembled, pretty much everything except for the power steering just filled up, and just to have some fluid. The belt is installed. There is no coolant. If there is a coolant, there is a little bit there left in the radiator, but basically I'm just really anxious to get this thing started. So what I did first is I had base module removed, so I have no fuel, and I just spun the engine a couple of times because this was full, for example. It went down, so we have power steering go down plus some little priming as well. So right now we're going to start it for the first time. This is live. I didn't try to start this car yet. I just spun the engine. So let's see how it goes. See if everything goes right. Okay. Still priming. There, primed up. Fuel system was completely depressurized. Let me try to do it a couple of more times. Just want to look at any leaks on the fuel lines. Throttle body really learned itself. Okay, so here all clear. Let's do it again. The fuel prime. Okay, now fuel pump comes on and shuts off. All right, let's start it up. Let's see what happens. Okay, one more time. Have to wait for we have to wait for our fuel system to be completely primed plus oil. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. All right, buddy, you can do it. All right, so here it runs for the first time. Here is our smoke from all of our... Obviously, it's gonna take a while before it runs smooth. Everything has to bleed. Everything has to, you know. Let me see if I have enough oil in there. No, I don't. Okay, so let me actually shut it down. I don't want it to run with low oil. Well, it's live. That's a good sign. Let me go add oil in it. I have about 6 quarts in it. That's not enough. I don't want it to run too dry. And then, you know, once I get it running much better, I'll make another video. But as of right now, as you can see, it starts, it runs. So I'll get it to, you know, I'll put coolant in. I want to check for the suspension, make sure. Okay, yeah, it went down a little bit, so that's good. I don't want it to run dry, so I do want to put coolant in it as well. And that's all for now. So this engine lives. Next video will be when I have it running better. So it's gonna warm up, go through a couple of warm-up cycles and stuff like that. All right, so this is all for now. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching. Okay, quick addition to the first video. The engine is operational. Operational temperature is 80 degrees. It runs really, really nice. but obviously it has to warm up. All the lifter noise, lifters are quiet. I'm running lightweight oil right now because I'm not racing it. As you can see, they're quiet. I want it to flow very nice, but the problem there now is the oil pump. One of the oil pumps, it's actually not the joint, it's the pump itself. You see, it gushes out, the fuel is just gushing out. Man, it's such a bummer because the junctions are dry. These are the ones I replaced, and it's just putting out fuel from the boot right there. As you can see, down somewhere behind this boot. Let's see if I can open it up and see what's in there. I don't know if you can see it, but sort of comes out around the perimeter somehow. I don't understand how, but around that bolt somehow it's coming out. So terminal, well, clearly from there. So I don't know what happened. Now I gave it nice pressure and the pump failed. All wet. As a matter of fact, now it feels like it's running. Yeah, it appears. I have to listen to it, which I will do once. I don't even think it's running actually, it's weird. I don't really feel vibration like this one. I feel vibration on this one, that one slight. Well, anyway, I'll check with stethoscope, make sure that whatever's going on with the pump is going on with the pump. Alright, so this is a little setback over here with these fuel pumps, but the idea here is the engine is alive, timing is good. I want to heat it up so everything burns off. All the oil that was all over the place. I added coolant. As you can see, that's Mercedes coolant. Suspension is circulating. I'm not running it dry, and the power steering is also not running dry. So I can have the car running with no fan. The temperature rises, electric fans should kick in. So I'll let it run for a little bit more and then deal with the fuel pump situation, because we had fuel pump problem with all the junctions that were leaking from there, but there is also a fuel pump problem. So I have to sort that out. Alright, so this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching. Okay, so this is our third part of the engine started video. So basically right now the engine is fully warmed up. As you heard, electric fans kicked in because I do not have mechanical fan installed yet. I just want to run it as is, let it all burn off. So far so good, I don't see any leaks. Most of the oil burnt off. Engine runs pretty good. You can hear the engine adjust rich and lean, rich and lean. So pretty happy with the result of 152,000 miles. I just looked it up on the engine. This is basically how it runs. I can put the phone on the engine here. Actually no, let's put on like a can, something here. I'll put the can. this is not the new engine, so obviously, you know, this is empty can. So as you can see, it runs decently well. Obviously it hasn't been driven for a long time. So right now, new plugs, new rotors, new caps, new fuel filter, one of the fuel pumps. Actually, as a matter of fact, I did put in used pump I had from W140 S420, and now, okay, here is the fuel pump package, and as you can see, there are no more leaks. Both pump works nice and dry now. So that was the fuel pump failure. So we changed I changed the valves at first and fuel filter, but as you can see, that pump on top has blue plastic surround, bottom one original has green, so that's the replacement pump. So far so good. As you can see, the floor is dry, no more leaks. Okay, now exhaust. Runs smooth, as you can hear, no misfires, one note. You can also see water, that means catalytic converters work, condensation come out, it's great. Now let's go inside, because this is like a video that I wanted to do for the longest time now. Alright, so here we are. Power steering seems to work, but obviously it's not finished yet. So check engine light is burnt out, it appears, so that I'll deal with later. So acceleration wise, as you can see, fuel pressure, I mean not fuel pressure, oil pressure jumps right up. This is really good. So we go like about 1500 RPMs, pressure is full. This is great. So we have healthy oil system, lubrication system. Now I'm running a thin oil because I wanted to clean up as much as I can. Electric fans kick in, that's also proper. As you can see, temperature creeps up, fans kick in, that's great. Now I do want to clean as much as I can in the engine, so I just put in synthetic blend oil. I put 6 1040s, then I put 520. The rest, like about another 4 quarts, so it blended in more or less, and so it's kind of thin. But again, I wanted to, there was a lifter issue on the left side, it just sticks sometimes. Now it's much quieter, so I hope that it's gonna clean as much as it could in the meantime, and then obviously you don't want to race the engine with this thin oil. This is idle, but that's not like acceleration, so we'll be okay for now, so that's fine. Oh. What's up with it? The truck? Okay, so basically I'm gonna wrap it up at this moment, so let it be. Yeah, sometimes you can hear that lifter tick from time to time. But it's way less. So it's, I think the cleaning is working. The thinner oil does its job. Okay, let me get out the car. So here we are at the moment. This is how it is. This is where we are. It runs pretty good. Fans work. Power steering is circulating, as you can see. It's not even secured yet, so we're good. Suspension is also circulating, so the pump is not running dry at the moment. Coolant is filled up, so it runs. Alright, so this is all for now. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.